Iran and the US say they're considering each other's proposals to get stalled peace talks moving again. Now, with a ceasefire in the region holding, leaders of Gulf Cooperation Council member countries have been meeting for an exceptional meeting in Jeddah. The region has faced unprecedented attacks on energy facilities by Iran and economic shock from the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. This marks the first in-person meeting between Gulf leaders since their countries became the targets in the conflict 2 months ago. Michael Appel is joining us now. So this was the first time they've been meeting face-to-face. Energy, the war, the Strait of Hormuz, all going to be at the top of the agenda, but a very short meeting, Michael.
That's right. Broadly, as we understand it, two main issues were being discussed, and that is opening up the Strait of Hormuz and also trying to craft a strategy that shows unity, coordination within the 6 GCC nations. There was between 4,300 and 4,900 ballistic missiles and drones fired collectively at the 6 Gulf nations since the 28th of February when the war kicked off. Some GCC states were targeted more than others. The United Arab Emirates in particular received the brunt of Iranian munitions. So these leaders from the 6 Gulf states came together in Jeddah. A very brief meeting took place. This meeting taking place against the backdrop of this announcement from the United Arab Emirates that it is indeed going to pull out of OPEC. But for the Qatari Foreign Ministry, they have set out their stance around the critical waterway, the Strait of Hormuz, and we earlier attended a briefing. This is what the spokesperson had to say about the waterway.
On reopening the strait, first of all, we have said from day one, the act of blocking navigation through the strait is not something that can be justified or accepted in any situation. And using the strait as leverage in any political or military conflict is something that we refuse as a premise. And therefore, anything that justifies or legitimizes the use of the strait as a political weapon, for us this is not accepted in any means. But we are engaging with all our interlocutors to get the strait opened as soon as possible. We believe it should have never been closed, and it should be opened immediately regardless of other considerations going on in the region.